How's everyone doing today? Well, today I'm coming to you from the greenhouse. Got some exciting news about an upgrade to the greenhouse for next year that I'll be working on today. Obviously it's starting to rain, so I'm hoping to get it done even though I have to be outside. But we have a heater in the greenhouse now. Check this out. My friend Teresa that's been helping me out a little bit. She had this from her property she just bought and they don't need it. So it works on the boiler system. So I need to run two lines from the hot water boiler here, so one hot in, one cool out. And what it does, basically it heats the coils inside here with the copper, with the fan here. It's gonna blow the heat out, which means I can extend my season, which is exciting because I've been wanting a heater in here for a while. I'm hopefully it works really well because it's just a small one, but it should be enough just to keep the air space in here warm enough to keep the frost and anything off it. So the next task now is I need to get a heated water line to bury under the ground and over to here. There's two ways to do this. First way is you can go to the place that supplies it and pay obscene amounts of money, which is, I don't even know, I think it's like 20-30 bucks a foot, I've heard, maybe more, I'm not sure. But I'm cheap and that'll probably cost me like 2,000 or 3,000 bucks probably. Maybe not that much, but it probably cost me like 1,500 to $2,000 to actually buy that line and bring it over. But you can do it the cheap way or the homemade way and buy some simple materials, do it. So let's go out and take a look what I've got here. Sorry for the rain here, it might be a little wet. So I bought some of this Heat Links pipe. It's just water line, but it's super thick for hot water and high temperature for your hot water boiler. And over here is what we have is some oak pipe. So I did this yesterday basically. I had to go down and pick up the Heat Link pipe and I got home late and got it done. But what I've got is the oak pipe here, and what I did, took my grinder and I just popped a hole along the top of it there all the way down, and then I took the Heat Link and I just stuck it on the top and popped it inside here. So I need two lines in there, so this is my job right now, is to get the other line in. It's a bit of a bugger because it keeps collapsing on itself, the old pipe, because it's just kind of wobbly. But what we're going to do is get that one in. I'm probably not going to film it because it's wet and I don't want to get my camera wet. And then once that's done, I'm going to come over here where it's drier. And once that's done, what we will do is get probably like, I'm always going to take maybe 5 cans of spray foam, and then we're going to spray foam inside the pipe there where the tube is, and then that's going to provide the insulation for your pipe to keep the water warm underground. And what's going to happen next is I'm going to call my friend up with the backhoe. He's going to come here, dig me a trench from the greenhouse over to here, hopefully right up to there, and then we'll attach it to the boiler. I'm going to get my plumber to attach it for me, and then in the greenhouse I'm going to have to dig probably 2 feet down in the greenhouse to bury the pipe as well. So once I get to that point, I'll show you guys that process, which I'm hoping to do today. I'm just going to get this pipe in quickly and, well, not quickly, hopefully quickly, and have 2 lines in. And the other thing I need to do is, one line you need to write down on it as hot on both ends, and then the other pipe you need to write cold on it. So you know when you're hooking up, the hot water goes from the hot water to the hot water, so you're not crisscrossing and having them not work properly. So I need to go get some tape and marker and mark down the hot lines first, and then the cold line, so we don't mess that up. Hopefully you can see from back there a little bit, but I've got a little thing I found in the garage. It's just got a lip on it that I've been sticking in. It's been helping me feed the line through, which is working pretty good. And the pipe's pretty twisted up as well, but I have to keep twisting the pipe around because it keeps flopping around on itself here, which is kind of annoying, but it's what it is. But it's going pretty quick doing it this way here. Just sticking the thing in, it just opens it up so I can push it right in. Helps if I have the pipe on the right side as well. There we go. That'll make it easier to feed into it. Some spots I don't need the little tool here, but I was actually going to cut a bigger hole in the whole pipe, like half an inch, like 2 strips down it, so it was easier to pop in there. But I'm doing it this way instead because it seems to be working pretty good. Okay, so you see how it's a bit of a struggle. So what I'll do, I'll finish this off and we'll take a look once I get this done. All right, so it took about 20 minutes. I got a pipe in, not draining really well. Christian just told me it's supposed to snow 10 centimeters on Sunday. So I'm gonna try spray foaming some of this real quick. I actually found a can of spray foam in the basement. Not sure how old it is. It says it's great stuff. We'll see if it really is, if it's been sitting for so long. Anyways, I'm gonna just do a little bit right here. We'll pop some in and see how it goes. I've made sure too as well that I've got enough pipe at the end of the road there. That's gonna be enough to feed the boiler there. We got lots at the other end as well. So we're ready to rock and roll for the spray foam. I hope this stuff is still good. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pull apart this wee bit here. I should probably put my gloves on because this stuff is pretty hard to pull open. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my little tool here. Just use this tool here, stick in here, just to pry it open a wee bit so I can get this in a bit. I have a feeling the spray foam's not gonna work. It's probably lost its aerosol or whatever in it. Yep, definitely not working. All right, off to the hardware store. All right, so I'm back with 2 cans of spray foam. These ones are huge ones, probably double the size that I normally find. It's pretty nice again with protective gloves because I forgot how spray foam get on your fingers. It stays on your fingers for like 2 weeks. So we're just gonna give it a good shake here, get everything mixed up, and then we'll start spray foaming here. It's really hard to get into this. I should have cut it a little wider. It's actually working better. I'm just sticking it in between the cracks here, just spraying it in. Might take like 20 cans. Yeah, it's in the back. Thanks, you too. Definitely not gonna go very far. The spray foam probably gonna be like 10 or 15 cans at least, I think. One done. I might go up to a different hardware store and find the expanding stuff that expands a little better than this stuff. I might get more out of it, I think. Well, 2 cans didn't go very far, so what I'm going to do, since it's raining pretty hard now, I'm just going to go in the greenhouse. We'll start digging a trench so we can get this line buried in the next few days here. All right, so now I'm in the greenhouse now. It's raining too much to finish the spray foam on the tube. So what I'm going to do now is I need to dig a trench in here along my pathway here so that I can have my pipe buried in the greenhouse, and then I can go up to the heater here. So the first thing I gotta do is pull up my tarps here, move some of the water lines out of the way. So this job I'm not really looking forward to because it's going to take a while. I'm not sure how deep I'm going to go. Out there we're doing 4 feet, but in here I might probably do like 2 feet, just because it's going to be protected. Doesn't get as cold in here, and with the hot water going through the winter and being insulated inside, it should be pretty decent. I don't have to go too wide, I just have to go wide enough, just wide enough for the pipe to fit in. It's nice too because we have sandy soil here, so it's easy to dig. Last year it didn't even freeze in here really because it was so warm last winter. So I don't think I'm gonna go much deeper than that. That should be pretty decent in here, I think. So I put it in half, and I'm gonna have my breath now. So I'm gonna just keep on going down the whole way there. I'll show you once I get this finished up. Might take me like an hour. All right, digging is one of my favorite things to do. Just kidding. So we're getting along, we're doing pretty good here. And as I was digging, I looked down and I saw a little vole running around in my trench down here. Poor little guy, he can't get out. I don't wonder how he got in. Go take a look at him. Hello, little guy. Would you like, oh, that's probably where. There's some tunnels right there. I should grab my shovel and pop you out, eh? Aren't you adorable? Okay. So we're doing pretty good. It's going quicker than I thought. It's nice because it's so soft and sandy in here. Probably another half hour I'll be done. And then what I'll probably end up doing, I was thinking, I'll probably pull some of the pipe through here anyways. Then that I haven't insulated, and then I can get some spray foam and spray foam it in here because it's dry. I can actually get some more stuff done. I don't really like doing stuff in the rain, it's kind of annoying, but with the greenhouse here I can actually get some stuff done. So we'll continue on this. Once we get it done, we'll show you how my beautiful trench looks. We made it. We got the trench dug. There we go, all the way down there. Looking good. So what's going to happen is when I bring the tube in, I'll lay it flat into here, and it's going to go straight up here, and I'll have some of the hot water tubes not in the pipe, and it'll go straight to there. All right, so I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I'll come back after lunch and we'll try to pull the tube in, get some more spray foam, and see if we can't get some more of this done today. My backhoe guy came over the other day, and I had to finish getting some spray foam done before he got here. It was pouring rain, it was disgusting, so I didn't really film that day, but we got the line buried from the boiler here all the way to here. I just had to finish backfilling some of this. I had to finish this off in the next day or two once the snow melts. We had a giant rock in here, so the line wasn't 4 feet deep, so I had to get some insulation board to put on top of it to keep it from freezing or losing too much heat. But let's go into the greenhouse here and see what we've been doing. Got lots of snow, like a few centimeters. Well, I guess not lots, but enough to make me want it to go away already. So I finished spray foaming up to here this morning. So what we're gonna do now is gonna pull that pipe tight, get her down on the bottom, and I've got some insulation board here, 2-inch thick or 2.5-inch thick, I think they said, and we'll get that on top of it so it keeps it from freezing. Because like I said, in here I only went 2 feet deep, maybe 2.5, but it should be fine because it's got that extra protection from in here. And if there's any extra heat coming up, it'll be okay. It'll be like geothermal, I guess. Add more heat in the greenhouse. So I'm just gonna pull the pipe from this side here. Just get it a little tight. Hopefully it sits in a bit more. Maybe not, maybe I'll go to this other side. Gonna get a piece of board ready here as well. I might have to cut it a bit smaller. Okay. Yeah, this is what I thought. I'm gonna have to cut the board a little thinner. I thought it was thin enough, but guess not. That's okay. That's the way it goes sometimes. All right, we'll get this all finished up and show you how she looks when she's done. We got her done. It's all buried and the greenhouse is back together. So I got all the dirt back in, got my tarps back down. Pipe is coming up here. I probably need one more can of spray foam just to finish off this section here. And then I'll get some of that black foam to put over top of this part here once the plumber hooks it up. So I'm hoping he's stopping by tonight after work to take a look at what he needs. But it's just gonna go up on there, touch to there, and we'll be laughing. And then, yeah. We will have a heated greenhouse. It's been a while to get this in order. I've been too cheap to actually buy stuff, so that's why I've been waiting for a heater someone had to give up. So that's just gonna take the edge off. Hopefully it's enough heat that comes out of there that I can actually heat it fairly good. What I'll end up doing too is this greenhouse, I've done other videos on it. It's not bad, but it's super loose, the plastic. And I don't like their system of how they've got these ropes here to keep things tight. Because they're good for the first year or two and they loosen up. I've tightened them up, but they're still not tight enough. But this here, you can see it's loose, so I'm going to be losing heat. So I'm going to get some tuck tape and tape all the plastic around the edges here together on that side and on that side as well, which should help retain heat. And then the Velcro as well on the side of the flaps here. They have they're useless now, they're dirty, they don't work anymore. Maybe I'll try power washing them next year, see if I can get the Velcro cleaned up and see if they'll re-stick again. If not, I need to get some new Velcro to figure out a new solution for that so it keeps the heat in, because as you can see with the wind, it's blowing everywhere and that's just gonna escape too much heat. But anyways, guys, it's done. Well, almost. Once it is hooked up and running, I'll do another video on that so we can see how well it works. So I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough of burying a homemade hot water line and for your outdoor boiler to heat a greenhouse. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a great day.